Good evening, fellow degenerates. Mickey D here for Cold Beer Sports on Wednesday evening, just gone 5 o'clock, with one selection for tomorrow. Saw no racing today after the 1:30. I seen we were just finishing the podcast at the time, and Mad Merrigan was going ballistic with his pick IK Brunel winning. So I had to go on the bus run after that, just in the door. Just briefly we had two yesterday. It's a pity I have to go back the previous day, but that's the way it is. But a good start with Ink Prince. Different tactics suited down to the ground. In his previous run behind Phil Dore and down Royal, it was in last place the entire way until it made a move for the turn for home. It fought with the jockey, it fought with himself, he fought with his head, he done everything wrong. But I was thinking that day that the way he finished, he had an engine, and he has. Out in front, just reminiscent sort of Goshen as a 3-year-old. I'm not saying it'll be as good, but similar tactics. When you have a good engine and you can jump as well as that horse yesterday, you'll put any field, you'll stretch any field. So that's one to keep. We'll be keeping that on side again. For it could be a good little handicap horse. So I wish Ruth Jefferson the best with that. She needs a bit of luck. The other one then, Tushunka, ran too bad to be through. Good bit of money during the day for it, but finished off its race terrible, as if there was something amiss, similar to the last time. But it wasn't that it didn't stay. I don't know, was there any excuse? I know the trainer hasn't a great record at the track, but to be out at the first 4 and definitely out at the first 5 the bookies were paying was no excuse for it. So I don't know what happened, but we'll be just monitoring that as opposed to getting stuck in the next time. Anyway, on to tomorrow. I found it desperate hard to get a selection tomorrow. There was a couple of that I narrowed it down to, and there was always something. But there's a horse, a frustrating sort, in the 125 at Naas called Fox Labelle. It's a sort of a cliff horse of mine. First time blinkers tomorrow. That was the reason. And Dire Straits is one of my favourite bands of all time, but this is a Dire Straits race. And I was thinking, if it can't pick up this tomorrow with the first time blinkers, it'll never win a race. This time 2 years in Clonmel, it came to the second last, looking like it was going to win, and it was fierce badly hampered. And did it affect his confidence or what? But it never ran nearly as good as again since. And it mixed between chasing and hurled racing for Liz Doyle. JP owns it. I think it has ran about 14 times now. But tomorrow, it's a bad race. It's a qualified riders race, and Harry Swan takes the mount, so he's not claiming. There's a few claimers, so he's carrying 12 stone 3. It's a big ask, but plenty of lead might prevent him from jumping to his right, especially as he has to go left-handed. So maybe the blinkers might work the oracle. It's a 3-1 shot, so I just recommend a 2 points win. The only one that I'm sort of afraid of is JP's one. It's a reserve, fair-minded McDonald's horse. That's handicapped. That one off, I think it was 81 before, and it's down there at that basement level again, But I'm just hoping that Fox Labelle, it's a 6-year-old only, and that it might have the long stretch tomorrow in Naas. A lot of Clonmel and Thurles and different places that it ran, they were tight and didn't suit it, So hopefully Fox Labelle might do the business tomorrow. I had a couple that I was looking at for Friday, but they weren't declared today. One is, but the two that I really fancied wasn't, so maybe I will get it again anyway. So then we have a second. Paddy the Englishman was driving down the dual carriageway, and he a lorry load of monkeys, and he was heading for the zoo with them. So the lorry broke down. So he was there for a while anyway. The next thing he seen Paddy the Irishman coming on a tractor and trailer, and he flagged him down. He said, "I could do it a favour big time." "What's that?" said Paddy. He said I could do it to help. Well, he says, I'm an obliging sort, like, and I'll help you out in any way I can. He says, I'll give you 50 quid, he says, if you drop these off, or if you bring these to the zoo. So Paddy says, no, bet the man, I'll bring them at all. So off he went anyway. So about 2 hours later, he was, Paddy the Englishman was still waiting for the AA to come out because he was still broke down. So the next thing, what the fuck did he see only Paddy, the Irishman, coming down, tractor and trailer, and the monkeys in the back of it. So he flagged him out. Where the fuck do you think you're going? He says, like, you know. He said, I thought I told you to bring them to the zoo. Sure, I did, says Paddy. But sure, he says, I have change left out of the 50. We're on our way to the cinema now. Good luck. Mickey D for Cold Beer Sports. Over and out. Bash those bookies.